Shillings loss in COVID-19 related stock following the Ministry of Health's latest directive to relax the COVID-19 containment measures. According to documents tabled in the National Assembly's Health Committee by KEMSA acting CEO, expired stock amount to 171.9 million shillings worth of stock, 120.6 million unsellable items, and a record 1.2 billion shillings short shelf life items set to expire in 6 months' time. Our health reporter Zainab Mohammed has the details.
In yet another saga, the Kenya Medical Supplies Authority KEMSA is set to incur taxpayers' money worth 1.5 billion shillings in COVID-19 related stocks. Appearing before the National Assembly Health Committee, KEMSA's acting CEO John Kabuchi said majority of the losses include 171 million shillings worth of expired stock, 120 million shillings worth of unsellable items, and a record 1.2 billion shillings short shelf life items set to expire in 6 months' time.
Whom will you attribute this failure to find the market on time for these other goods? Because honestly, expired stock and short-dated stocks, you've been having these stocks for all that period of time. And you knew very well that these stocks are going to expire. What efforts were or initiatives that were rolled out by KEMSA to ensure that these stocks, they don't expire? Because we are now losing 1.5 billion. Public is losing 1.5 billion. That's a lot of money.
Just to clarify that, yes, the management recognizes that this is a lot in terms of outlay to the taxpayers. Chair and honorable members, we are guided by the Public Finance Management Act that clearly provides guidance on how to write off any resultant loss, and therefore, when the KEMSA recognized that the figure was above the allowed limit, then we did seek an approval through cabinet to dispose of. Unfortunately, that took a little bit more time than we expected.
Further, the CEO informed the committee that the Supplies Authority is still holding 2.6 billion shillings worth of viable stock that will be sold by end of year. However, the committee challenged this in light of the government's directive to lift some of the containment measures, including wearing of masks.
We are cognizant of the fact that the shelf life for these particular items are greatly impaired, and therefore that would impact on our KEMSA's ability to dispose of the items. And therefore we have factored in under scenario number 2, where we have assumed that then, and if they were all to expire, then it means it will not be possible for us to dispose of them. However, we've provided the best case scenario and the worst case scenario.
You know, Bwana CEO, while you're still on the same, you know, you cannot tell us about the scenarios here. What we want as a committee is from your stock, how many stock is viable that will go to the market, and how many stock has expired. And I will take you to number 4, where you are saying not sellable. Is it part of the stock that is not going to be sold? Then we will say that the public or maybe the exchequer will incur a loss of 120 million. That these are things that these are stocks that KEMSA is holding that cannot be disposed into the market. And of course, you bring in also the element of the cabinet memo.
The current mess at KEMSA comes a few months after President Uhuru Kenyatta disbanded the entire board committee following corruption allegations at the Supplies Authority. Zainab Mohammed, T47.